Yo, what up guys, Sammy Lee here from the Soul Brothers, and today I'm going to review the UA Drive 4. So this is like UA's, Under Armour's team model shoe, kind of like Nike's Hyperdunk or Adidas Crazy Explosive. And of course, the original clutch fit drive was an amazing performer, and last year's was pretty good. And this is now the UA Drive 4. Of course, not called clutch fit anymore because it does not have clutch fit in the material anymore. So anyways, let's get started right with the traction. The traction is of course just herringbone, and it's actually pretty hard and thick, so I think outdoor use should be pretty good. But the traction is really nice. I'd say stopping power is really good, especially on a clean court. Even on a dusty court, it's good. It does pick up a little bit of dust, so you will have to do a little bit of wiping if you're playing on a dusty court. But once you wipe, you're good to go, and you're gonna have a good few stops, and then you'll have to wipe again, of course. But it wasn't like crazy annoying where it picked up a lot of dust and it was really hard to wipe off. So it wasn't like too big of a problem for me. So traction was really good. Of course, good job Under Armour. You can't really go wrong with that herringbone traction pattern. And of course, I think the rubber compound is pretty good too. So traction's muy bueno. That's very good in Spanish, if you guys didn't know. Alright, so now moving on to the midsole / cushioning system. So you have exposed micro G in the heel. As you guys can see, like from this pattern, that's micro G. I believe it's only in the heel. And then all of this is EVA. It's a midsole carrier. And to be honest, it's super stiff. I couldn't really feel like a bounce or anything like that. But responsiveness is really good. I'd say it feels similar to like the PGs or like the Kyries, as in like it's super responsive. But I would say the impact protection is a little bit better. I don't know why. Maybe it's because the cushion is a little bit better for impact protection, because my feet didn't hurt as much. But when I was doing really hard lands, it did hurt a little bit, but not as much as playing like the Kyries or anything like that. So impact protection was actually pretty good. You feel low to the ground, it's super responsive. So yeah, if you're a guard, I feel like you would enjoy it. There's not a lot of bounce or anything like that. If you don't like that, it's good. So for me, it actually wasn't that bad. So I'd say go for it. But if you need a little bit more impact protection and you like that bounce and stuff like that, then you're not gonna get it in this cushion. So now moving on to the upper. The upper, it just says it's a textile upper. It's actually pretty nice. It feels a little plasticky. Kind of like the Mentality 2, if you guys have ever tried on the Mentality 2. It feels pretty similar. On foot, it feels really nice. It gets really soft and it conforms to your foot. But to the hand, it feels a little cheap. Not the best feeling upper, kind of like the Jordan 29 or like the KD 10s. But it gets the job done. It's a super nice material. And in the ankle, you have kind of like a nylon / neoprene kind of upper. It's pretty thick. But overall, the material is actually really nice. I was not mad at it. Super soft, conforms to your foot, if you guys can see. And there's a little bit of synthetic overlay for durability. So materials, actually, I was not mad at. It was actually a really nice material choice. So now moving on to the fit. Go true to size. It does fit normal, so not too narrow, not too wide. It was perfect for me. So width wise, it was good, and length wise, it was really good. And there was not a lot of toe room or anything like that. So that's good, because this is a kind of like a half booty where the tongue goes down halfway. And if the fit was bad, then of course you're screwed. But fit was actually good for me, so I really enjoyed the fit. Now moving on to lockdown. Lockdown was really good too. I didn't have any stretching in the upper at all, so my foot was locked in place. It was not sliding out of the footbed at all. And heel lockdown was good too. There was no heel slippage. One thing that was annoying is kind of like putting it on. Of course, you have a really high ankle collar, so it's going to be a little bit hard to put on. But once it's on, it's locked in and you're good to go. And of course, support is really good too. Ankle support is actually really good. I feel like if you have ankle problems, this is a good shoe to have. But at first, this is a pretty thick material in the ankle, so it was a little bit hard to like move and move my ankle around. I didn't really have good ankle mobility, but after breaking it in, it feels actually pretty nice. It feels similar to the Kobe 9s if you guys ever played in that. So lockdown support is really good. Now let's weigh this. So this is a 7.5 and it weighs 12.35 ounces. So that's actually that's normal. That's pretty light actually, and it feels super light. You know, the traction is really good. The responsive cushion, the fit of the material is good, and I'm not stretching. I'm not going out of the footbed because the material is stretching or anything like that. So it feels super light, and actually looks pretty bulky. You know, if you look at it, it looks kind of like a boot, but it doesn't feel like a boot. It feels really streamlined and very light when I'm playing. So I don't really have to worry about my shoes. I can just worry about playing ball when I'm wearing the shoe. So now moving on to durability. Durability, I feel like it'll be good. The rubber's hard. The material doesn't seem to be cheap or anything like that. There's a lot of compression marks on the cushion, but I feel like durability will be good in this. Ventilation, it was okay. It wasn't super hot, kind of like in the Jordan 12 or like any Jordan model, but it wasn't the coolest shoe either. I'd say it's normal, but a little bit hotter than normal. So it wasn't super bad. Now moving on to aesthetics, I don't know. Aesthetically, it's okay. You know, it looks a little bit too much of like a boot, and I don't think it looks the best. But I don't really care. I just want a good performing basketball shoe. But you know, all right. Now moving on to afterthoughts. This is $115. So basically, it is a budget model shoe. But it performs like a top tier model. Definitely a very good shoe to ball in. Traction was amazing. Cushion was okay, not the best, but yeah, it'll do. It's better than the Kyrie's and stuff like that, so I'm not mad. And the materials are really nice, fits really good. So overall, this is a very good performer, and I'm really impressed with UA. I feel like they could have done the aesthetics a little bit better. But you know, performance-wise, it's up there. It's really nice, and you're getting all that for only 115 bucks. So if you guys want to try, you know, Under Armour or anything like that, I feel like this is one of the best performing shoes that Under Armour has right now, other than the Curry 2s. And we're gonna wait for the Curry 4s, of course. So if you're a guard, of course, I would totally recommend this. And ankle mobility is actually not bad. It doesn't feel super restrictive at all either. Another one thing that was kind of annoying is this this part right here, this external TPU heel counter. It does dig into the side of my foot. Even breaking it in, even now, it does break in, or it does dig into my ankle a little bit. So it kind of hurts, but it's not super bad to where I just don't want to play in it. But sometimes when my foot kind of goes like this, it digs into my ankle. So that's kind of something that I felt. But other than that, everything about this shoe I enjoyed. So for 115 bucks, it is definitely recommended. I recommend this shoe. So that's it. That's the review. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.